Sir, good morning. Good evening.
Hi, Sam, sir. Hi.
Hello, Sam.
Good
Hi there, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Good
Hello,
to be with you
Cynthia.
guys today.
Hello,
All well,
Cynthia,
all
sir.
well.
Hi there.
Please type yes, yes, yes. Please type yes, yes, yes for Sam SIA. Give him all the positive energy head start for this discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on Facebook already, and we are live on Zoom, and I'll be sharing it across all the groups also once we get into the discussion mode. And each participant over here right now, we are just 21 of us, but it will grow as we progress along with this session. I'm too sure a lot of people would be watching us live on Facebook also, but anybody who misses from your team or your friends or your family, he's going to miss wisdom of a lifetime if he doesn't experience something. When were you all invited to a multi-millionaires party last time? Please type in the chat box. How many years back? Ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to you this special guest, he's a born multi-millionaire, and we are going to rub shoulders and experience vibrations with him, intellectual thoughts with him on this platform for the next 90 minutes. And 90 minutes of a multi-millionaire, a chartered accountant. They invest wisely, whether it is time, whether it is effort, whether it is money. Again, the kind of systems that they invest in EKBW, Sam. On this platform, I take this opportunity to express my gratitude. I am a product of EKW. Had I not ever been part of EKW, Shashi Gokula here would not have been so active, so inspired on this platform. So, ladies and gentlemen, EKW was the system in Enagic, and it is the most proven system, the most powerful system, and even after being 6A7-6, we'll be talking a lot of values and wisdoms today, which will help us to take forward steps in our career and direction into Enagic. With this, yes, we are already live. We are at 7:33 exactly India time. So a warm welcome to you, Sam bro, Sam my hero, Sam our legend and icon of Enagic. 1/3 sales volume producer for Enagic Global, ladies and gentlemen, no ordinary feat. So he exactly understands what Enagic business is all about. And we are going to go on a speaker view from here on because we want to see Sam SIA bigger and bigger when he's going to share his wisdom. Now, besides this, yes, if you love PANACEA platform into 81st week, ladies and gentlemen, you can type blessings. This is a platform that has brought a lot of wisdom for 81 weeks, allowing us to access and interact with the best of educational systems, training systems. There are as many global systems available for all Enagic distributors who want to build their career and business in Enagic. But then, of all the systems, I can proudly say, I am a byproduct of EKW by Sam SIA. That is what got me into Enagic. And Sam bro, ever grateful, indebted to you from this platform. And with this, we will begin our talk show. We have legend Sam SIA and Sam bro, Sam hero. We would want to know on this platform. We would begin this evening on a very high note. You are a marathoner. You have been in Enagic for 12 plus long years already now. How long have you been in Enagic? You have to unmute. You have to unmute.
Ask it.
You have to unmute, Sam bro.
Sorry, I just unmuted myself. By March next month, I will be celebrating my 11th anniversary in Kangen.
Wow, okay. 11th anniversary in Kangen, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome.
Please type wow, awesome, blessings super marathoner. It's not a sprint. For somebody who's a chartered accountant, for somebody who's a financial legend, visionary, for somebody with an accounting background, to continue with what he saw 11 years back and staying on to it. Sam, what was the driving force?
Sorry, the line was bad. I didn't quite hear you.
Yeah, the point here is 11 years from accounting background, where people call it sales, people call it marketing, people call kangen MLM. What kept you on and on to be the top volume producer of the world for 11 long years? And there is nobody as consistent as Sam SIA in the entire world to do top volume sales all the time. So clap, clap, clap for Sam SIA. Yeah, if we want to acknowledge success and consistency of our men to absorb at least a small part of the whole thing. Yes, Sam, from accounting to marketing and sales, what kept you going for 11 years, change of career?
What kept me going for the last 11 years is, to be honest with you, right? When I first started on Kangen, I said I'm gonna just put in a few years of my work, and after that, I'm gonna retire and shake legs. But that 2-3 years, right, went on, and before I knew it, it was really 3 years. And when it came to the 3 years, I told myself I'm gonna give myself another 2 years to do that, and after that, I'm gonna retire and enjoy the passive income. And when the 5th year came, I told myself I'm gonna extend by another 2 years. Came to the 7th year, again extend another 3 years, but came to the 10th year, I said I will never stop. Because this, you just have to be always on the go. You can't just stop. When you stop, right, life stops. And this journey in Kangen has really given me a lot of fulfillment. It allowed me to travel around the world, go to new places, meet new friends. Like, because of this business, I got to know you, Shashi. I remember meeting you for the very first time in Mumbai, and we had dinner that night on the rooftop. I think it was the Orchid Hotel, if I'm not wrong. Are you there?
Yes, Orchid. Yes, Orchid International, correct. Next to Mumbai Airport.
Correct.
You are able to hear me, Sam, bro?
I can, loud and clear.
Okay, great. We met in Orchid International.
Yeah, that's right. I remember now.
Yeah, wow. So this brings me to a very next question, important question. What are the daily rituals and practices that you did to last and thrive for 11 years as a successful energetic distributor? Daily practices.
Daily rituals.
Yes.
I do believe that daily rituals are very important, but I'm a very undisciplined guy. Okay, I'm very human and I'm very undisciplined. But what I can say is this: for me, right, when I was doing Kangen even now, except that for the last 2 years because of the lockdown, I've been sort of locked at home. I couldn't travel overseas. In fact, I've not traveled out of Malaysia for the last 2 years. But when I was in Kangen, right, my daily ritual is every day, there's nothing on my mind except Kangen. Okay. And of course, over the years, our ritual changed. I would say, the most important thing for me is I was just obsessed about Kangen. And Kangen is always on my mind every morning when I wake up for the last 10 years. But other than that, I've also picked up some very good rituals. I like to read. And recently, not too long ago, in the last 2 years, I've also picked up meditation. And also for the last 2 years, I've been doing a lot of exercise. Right. And when there's a saying, right? What's the saying? I can't remember the saying now. It says that a rising tide raises all ships. Okay, meaning that, if you get yourself physically well, it's going to affect your mental well-being as well. Everything is sort of, you have to be really, you really have to sort of strengthen our emotional strength, our physical strength, our mental strength, and it has an effect on the other areas of our life. Yeah. But I think most important thing is this.
Amazing.
Most important thing is I'm always hungry. I'm
In
always
changing,
hungry. I'm always hungry for new knowledge, because we do not know what we don't know. And I just want to sort of like I want to share something which is so profound for me, which happened to me just yesterday. I have a confession. I'm going to confess here to everybody, and perhaps some of people here can get something huge for what I'll be sharing in the next few minutes. For some time now, I've been having coming to grips with this personal issue that I had. All right, and this is going to be this is going to sound very funny to some of you. I felt like a fraud. I felt like a fraud. Yeah, doing the kangen business, I felt like a fraud. F-R-A-U-D. Why do I say that? I'm one of the most successful kangen distributors, and I encourage people to do the demos, to do the selling, and yet I myself personally, right, I don't do the live demos. And I'm going to say something which is going to be shocking to many of you. I'm not good at selling the kangen machine. So with that, right, I mean, with these two emissions, so in my mind, I'm a successful kangen distributor, but for me, I'm not good in selling I'm not good in doing the demos. I'm not good in selling the machine. And for many years, I was like trapped inside my head, saying that I am a fraud, because being a successful distributor, and yet I'm not able to sell the machine. I'm not able to do the kangen demo. That was like a huge conflict within myself. And what happened was, I sought help. I sought help by going to this professional therapist whom I've been going to for the last 20 years. They are really world class. And in fact, this couple whom I've known for the last 20 years, Heiko and Selena, their names, they are from Singapore, and they were actually residing in Malaysia. Because of the lockdown, they moved to Germany because Heiko had to go back there to look after his ailing mother. And now they are in Mexico. Now, because of the technology, I was able to have a session with them over the Zoom. I spent 3 hours with them yesterday. I told them my problem. I told them that, I've been for some time now, I've been feeling like a fraud. And when you feel like a fraud, what happens? You feel lousy. You feel lousy in there, So I was like, so I sought their help, and they managed to help me overcome this conflict that I had within myself. They got me to see that I felt like a fraud. Yes, I felt like a fraud, but I'm successful in kangen because I don't have to do everything. They told me that I'm successful in kangen because I'm the CEO of my kangen business. Now, as the CEO of your kangen business, right, you don't have to do everything. You don't have to do the selling. You don't have to do the demo, right? But as a CEO of your kangen business, right, what you want to do is to envision on what you want to do with your business, okay? And to manifest this business of mine. So that really gave me a huge release from this wrong thinking, the wrong idea that I had to do the demo, that I had to sell the machine. This business, a business is a business. A business is where you collaborate with other people, all right? You don't have to do the selling yourself. You can get other people to sell. Just like, you don't get Bill Gates writing all the software, right? Do you? You don't get Elon Musk actually making the car. Elon Musk actually took over a existing electric car company. So I think the message here is this, that I want to share is, there are many types of distributors, and everybody is perfect in whatever they are, in whatever they can do and whatever they can't do. Okay, so I want you to understand that there are many distributors that you want to bring in. You can bring in a distributor who's very good at selling the machine, or you can bring in a distributor who doesn't know how to sell, but he knows how to make things work, who can think of a business idea. I saw the kangen business as a business, okay, and I seized it on, and I've never done more than 2 demos in my entire life, okay, and although my mantra to everybody in the EKW is that no demo, no sales, I still stand by that. No demo, no sales, because you have to get your customers to see the value of the machine, and that is done by showing the demo. But you don't have to personally do it. You can get other people to do it. Okay, that much I want to share about my latest breakthrough, which was just yesterday, Shashi. I hope you all got some value there.
Yes. We can type 222 if we found value in what Sam Bro was sharing here. So Sam, this is for you, the value that you have given us by this sharing. Yes, when we do not do sales effectively, we do get that feel at times. Are we in the right, talking right? When people tell you, customers tell you they are not getting results after drinking water, it does bring us to this kind of a mindset at times, fleeting moments, I would call it. But the same Sam SIA, my hero, which I've seen you 6 years back, you're so honest and you're so humble while putting across and even the negative side of your experiences in this journey. It cannot be a positive journey all the time. We have to grow and outgrow through the negative situations, and you always never fail to bring that aspect. You're so real about the whole project. But yet, I have a billion-dollar question for you, Sam Bro.
Sure.
I am a big fan of your EKW. Whatever in my DNA of Enagic, EKW has a major role to play. So what brought you, or how did you discover this EKW workshop as a whole, as a magical formula? One thing, before the question, one thing, Sam Bro, how many systems have you consistently attended?
Okay, sorry, the line was a bit bad. What was your last question?
Organizer, not as a participant.
Okay,
as how many days, how many months, how many years? Yeah. My question to you is, you have been involved in a system from day one that I saw you. 11 years continuously, you have been connected with the system, either as an organizer or as a participant or a host. So how did you come across your EKW and the importance of system?
Okay, now actually the EKBW, right? It only actually came about in my, perhaps in my 4th year of my business, in my 4th year, right? So I did this training called the 1-day business one-day business training for kangen distributors. Okay, and whereby I got other distributors to come to speak for, let's say I'll get about maybe 7 to 8 distributors come to speak each of about 45 minutes each. And I found that after doing that for about 8 times or so, right, I found that it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So that's when I created several modules which was like added on as an additional, as a day 2. I call it the day 2 to the one-day business training for kangen distributors. And what happened is, after doing it for several times, right, then I realized that, and I found it so difficult to invite distributors to come and speak for the one-day business school, that I decided to drop the first day and I just did my second day. And the second day is actually the Essential Kangen workshop. And I realized something, right? You know, just like if you were to go to McDonald's or any of the fast food joint, do you know why fast food joints are so successful? Do you know what the secret behind it? It is called consistency. Consistency. So I decided that I needed to create a workshop which had to be consistent. Workshop in, workshop out, meaning that if Shashi were to come to the Essential Kangen workshop and he found that he got value, and he would want to bring in his other new prospects in, or his other team members in, Shashi would want to have the same thing taught to Shashi's new prospects or team members. So I learned from McDonald's consistency concept. So I wanted to keep the content of the Essential Kangen workshop consistent. In fact, there hasn't been much changes since the Essential Kangen workshop came out in 2014. It has been quite constant. So what 2014, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gosh, it is in its 9th year already. I can't believe it, you know. And you know, I do get some occasional feedback from some of my distributors. They ask me, Sam, do something different. I'm bored. People are getting bored with your Essential Kangen workshop. It's the same. You're talking about the same thing over and over again. But I refuse to change not because I am what you call stubborn, but because each time we do the Essential Kangen workshop, the audience gets blown away. They get so much value, they get so much clarity from the contents, but there's really no need to change it. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So when you have something working right, you don't try to fix it. You just use it again. All right. Yeah. So that much for the Essential Kangen workshop. Thank you, Shashi.
Wow, 11 years or from 2014, EKW. How many times have you taken a break? Or you felt like stopping EKW, not doing it, then pandemic came, you did EKVW, improvised technology version, online on Zoom.
Correct.
How many times did you feel like quitting organizing a system?
Well, the thing is this: the Essential Kangen workshop, you know, everything is duplicable. So it's the content. The content is all duplicable. So I'm sure there are many of my team members now. They are like they're just taking on Essential Kangen workshop and they are doing it their own way. They might just tweak it a bit and do it slightly differently.
Wow. So how were your initial days in Kangen in Malaysia compared to what you have also seen India growing from scratch to the level what we have accomplished? What is your advice to the new distributors?
It is the same. It's going to be the same for all the new distributors as it was for me back 11 years ago. Okay, so what can you expect for the new distributors? What can you expect? You can expect a lot of no's. A lot of people will be very skeptical. They'll be saying that you're crazy. You know, your machine is selling for 2.8 lakhs. You must be mad. I got that all the time, and I still get it now. All right, but the fact remains that because our product it's a machine of immense value, as demonstrated by the product demo. All right. The thing is this, you can't convince everybody. Okay. But for those people who are willing to keep an open mind, an open ear, and they really see what the machine, what is the true value of the machine, they come in and buy the machine.
Wow. So in this 11 years, where was your focus, the product demo or the business part, the business builders? What have you focused on? What is the ratio?
Okay, let me just say something straight. Okay, behind every business, right, there's got to be an underlying product. And behind our energy business, the underlying product is the kangen machine. Okay, the thing is this: whether you sell to an end user or whether you try to sell it to whether you're prospecting to a business, let's say to a networker, right? The approach to me is the same. You must focus on the product first. Always show the value of the product, because if you were to look at the networker, of course, the prospect of a networker is that you want him to come in to join you in the business. But the networker comes across so many opportunities. Every now and then they come across so many opportunities. But what you want to show to him is not another business opportunity. You want to show him a unique product that we have. That is the biggest, that is the key unique selling point of our energy business. It is the product which is spectacular. All right. So always show the product first. And then
Wow.
I made a mistake. Are you there? I made a very severe mistake when I first started the business. I showed the business first. When I showed the business first, right, it fell flat. It fell flat because some people they are not interested to some people they are just they are already deaf to listening to new business opportunities, right? So from there, I learned the lesson that no demo, no sales. That is the mantra for Kangen. No demo, no sales. Everybody put your finger up. Everybody put your finger up. And
we can type no demo, no sale. No demo, no
better
sale.
to do this. Better to put your finger up and say to the like pointing at the screen. No demo, no sale. That is the mantra.
Fantastic. Yeah? You gave us one more mantra also. You remember
Another
this?
mantra.
You remember this?
Yes. Okay. That one, right? That one you have to attend the Essential Kangen workshop together.
Yes.
Okay.
I learned this. What can you see on the forehead
Yes.
of your prospect?
Another mantra is this. Another mantra is this. Don't sell the machine. Sell the demo.
Wow.
Sell the demo. Don't sell the machine. Because when you try to sell the machine, right, you can't sell. People wouldn't believe what you say, but people will believe what they see from the demo. So you have to sell the demo. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, another mantra, a nugget from the top sales volume producer of the world, consistent. Again, we need to add consistent as a prefix. So it is no demo, no sale, and sell the demo, not the machine. So very important, these small aspects, if we can add into our presentation, it could take us forward into top leadership. Thank you, Sam bro, for that wisdom. From here, we begin our Vision 2022 for Enagic as career path, as a career growth plan. Sam bro, the floor is all yours for next at least 30-35 minutes.
All right. Okay. So you want me to like share whatever gems that I have
Yes.
for people who want to make a success of this business, right?
Yes.
I think what is very important is this, and it's all about what you envision for yourself, for your business. So for me, I think it's so important for everybody to understand that it is what is between your 2 years, your perspective, how you see this business, how you see the prospects of this business that you are doing. Okay. And I know there are many beginners here who still, you're not quite sure whether you can make a success of yourself in this business. I think that's truly understandable. Okay. So what I would suggest is this: always stay tuned to all the trainings that we have. There are many distributors around the world. You can tune in to their weekly meetings, like PANACEA. Okay, every Friday we have this training, and always plug in. Also, there's been many resources on the internet, on YouTube. Go and study it, and always be willing to learn new skills. We are in this business. This is a business called our business is network marketing. Yes, true. But at the same time, our business of network marketing comes with a very special product. So our product, you don't only sell to the network marketers, you also have a huge audience of end users. So I just now, right now, right, I want to share one idea, which I'm going to use my iPad. Okay. And I'm very sure that many of you would get immense value out of what I'll be sharing next. All right. Okay. Can you see something on the screen now?
Yes.
Now for me, right, there are 3 types of customers that we sell to in the energy business. 3 types of customers. I call them type 1, type 2, type 3. Now, type 1 customers are the buyers to buy the machine, to use the machine. So these are they buy. Wait, let me just redo this. They buy to use a machine. They're not interested. Let me just write it nicer a bit. They're not interested to do the business, no matter what you say. Okay, they just saw the machine, they like it because they're busy doing the professional work, or they are businessmen, too busy to do anything else except their own business. Now, type 2 are the people, right? They saw the product demo, they fell in love with it, they say, I must have the machine. But to them, right, the machine is so pricey. They forget that this is not a water purifier. It is beyond that. In Japan, it is classified as a medical device in Japan. Okay. But because you show them that there is actually a way to recover the cost of the machine. If they were to refer between 10 to 12 customers, they would be able to recoup the machine, the value of the price of the machine. Because of the referral system, because of that, they bought the machine because they can recover the cost of the machine. Now, there's a third type of customer. The third type of customer are the people, right? They are looking for an additional source of income to what they currently have, or perhaps perhaps their plate is empty, so they're looking for a business to do. And when they saw the product demo, right, they said to themselves, I can do this business. I want to do this business. So their primary reason The primary reason of buying the machine is actually to do the business. So the main reason for them to buy the machine is to do the business. That was their reason. Okay. Now I'd like to get everybody to, by the way, this three reasons, right, is at the point of buying the machine, not today. Let's say some of you could have bought the machine 3 years ago, and the reason you were at that point in time, you could be a type 1 customer. But perhaps after using the machine, after using for several months, then you decided to do the business. So I would like to ask everybody here, and I invite everybody here to, don't type in your answer yet. Okay, I want everybody to decide now. At the point in time when you were shown the demo and when you bought the machine, which type were you? Were you type 1, type 2, or type 3? It can only be one type. And I want those people, right, at the point of purchase, you were type 1. Only for those people who are type 1. If you are type 2, if you are type 2 and type 3, don't type in yet. For those people who is of type 1 when you bought the machine, can you now type in type 1? Can you type in 1 if you are belonging to 1 at the point of purchase? No one. No. Okay, Lokesh. Okay, at least there's one there. Chinapa. Okay, wait. Let's just stick to type 1 first. Just type 1. Type 1. Okay, we have 2. Deepa, Lokesh. Okay. Okay, now who are the type 2s? Who are the type 2s? You can type in the type 2 now. Just okay, so be rich. There's okay, 3 type 1s. Chinapa, any other type 2 in the room? Okay. Now, who are the type 3s? If you're type 3, can you type in type 3? Oh, a lot of type 3s in the room. Okay, many type 3s in the room. Okay. Shashi, are you able to play the video? The
Yes,
YouTube video?
just give me one moment. I'll do.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
thank you.
I did this exercise, the same exercise that I did with you, type 1, type 2, type 3, right? I did this exercise at the Energetic Anniversary Convention back in New Delhi about 2 years ago. So when you're ready, you can just play that 1 minute video.
Doing. And Sam bro, but I don't see a column for myself. I was type 4.
Oh, what's the type 4 then? Tell me, Shashi.
I had already committed myself, married myself to Kangen for a lifetime. Even before seeing the machine, it was decided.
I see, right? Okay, now let's play the video first, all right? That's only a 1 minute video.
Type 1, put up your hand and stand up. Put up your hand and stand up. The type 1, you buy the machine for the product, to use the product, not to do the business. I can't see that many people. I would say maybe less about. Very few. Again, you sit down. Now, who here in the room are of type 2? Type 2 people, can you please be up and standing? Type 2. Type 2, be up and standing. Are there any? Okay. Almost zero. Who in the room here are belonging to type 3? Be up and standing. Gosh. This is crazy. For those of you, right, if you didn't see that, you have lost a lot of money. There's a lot of value there. Okay?
Okay. Thank you for screening that, Shashi. Now this is so important because I know for a fact that many distributors in this business, they may come in as a type 3. Okay, they may come in as a type 3, but they don't understand there are other type 3 customers like themselves. Many people, they come into this business, they only can think of end users, end users, end users. They cannot think of the type 2, they cannot think of the type 3. But as proven by this exercise with the audience, with the 48 participants tonight here, and also through the video that we just shared, right? There exists type 1, type 2, and type 3. And who are there are many type 1 customers in India. But I want to emphasize the point that there are many type 3 customers as well. All right. And yeah, that is so important to get, because I know for a fact that if you were to just focus on selling to end users, right, many of you would not last, because it is a type 3 customers that is going to power your business. Now, I want to share something with you. I have one guy, right, who is very good in selling machines. Very good. If you were to, by the way, okay, how do you rate yourself, Shashi? How do you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10 in your ability to sell the machine, Shashi? From 1 to 10. How do you rate yourself, Shashi?
10.
Fantastic. 10. Okay. Now, I would like to ask the audience here to participate with me if you can. I want you to rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10. How do you rate yourself in your ability to sell the kangen machine? Can we get some participation? Thank you, Shamsunda, 7, Madan, 5, Anil, 3. Okay. Anyone else? 7. Thank you, Lokesh. Come on, participate. Deepa, 6, 7. Okay. 10. Fantastic, Birish. Fantastic. All right. Good. For those people who have scores of, I think somebody has a score of 3. Anil, Madan, 5. Anil, I got good news for you. Anil, you have a lot of upside. Because now you are 3, right? You can only improve. So that's a good news for you. You have a lot of upside. So for people like Birash and Shashi who score themselves 10, they are good. That's really good. Okay. There's no more upside, but it's good. All right. Now, you know how I rate myself in selling the kangen machine? I rate myself as 2. My ability to sell the kangen machine is just 2. Okay. And yet I am successful. Why is that? Because I'm good at selling the business. I'm good at selling the business. Okay. And I'm not ashamed about it. I used to be ashamed. I felt like a fraud. Remember, I was telling you at the start of today, right? But my world-class pair of therapists whom I've been using for the last 20 years, they told me that I'm not a fraud. I'm the CEO of my business. And as a CEO of my business, I don't have to be good in selling everything. Sorry, I don't have to be good in all areas, all departments of my business. Okay. Okay, getting back to the story of there's one guy whom I know to be so good in selling machines. He's so good in selling anything. But he just refused to learn how to sell the business. He refused to learn. I don't know why. I tried to talk to him. Perhaps I'm not a good influencer, but that guy, he could have been making at least 50 times of what he was making selling the machine, and such a waste. So I've even invited him to attend the Essential Kangen workshop, but he didn't have the patience because on the weekend, he rather not rest and sharpen the saw, but he went to cut down the tree without sharpening the saw. Okay, so for those of you who just focus on selling machines, it's good of you to do that, but do not neglect the selling the business part of the kangen business. Okay, all right, over to you, Shashi. Anything else?
That was amazing. We need to also master the fine art of selling the business. Product is good, but anybody, like I said, I'm 10 on 10 when it comes to the machine. Yes, I realize I'm doing lot of hard work, but then yes, along with this hard work, if I also master the art of selling the business, that is where Sam bro, I feel we need to have EKVW, especially for this part of the world, India as a whole. We miss these nuggets because we are not in touch with you on a day in, day out basis. So this was a profound wisdom, guys. What we have to understand, we also should not shy away from talking about the business. The business is backed up by a very solid product, and the product is amazing. So we really do not have to worry. That is why Sam SIA now shared something underlined. The business is underlined with the product. So the product by default works. It is going to work for everybody. But when the business starts working, people remain for a long, long time associated, connected, becoming power influencers. So very important that we should not miss the focus on business also. That is amazing. So how much ratio would you ask us to contribute to? For the product, how much time? And for business, how much time?
Well, the thing is this, people have a very short attention span. Okay, so your product demo shouldn't be too long. It shouldn't be more than 30 minutes, because you have something of value to show to your customers. But for you to be able to show them the value, right, you must also not lose their attention. So I would say, if you can do your demo to keep it between 10 to 15, 20 minutes max, that you shouldn't go more than 20 minutes just for the product. Okay. Now I want to reiterate here. Don't shortcut the process and go straight to show the business. You must show the value of the product, at least the 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, show the product, and don't take shortcuts. Show the 3 properties, show the strong alkaline water, and show the strong acidic water. Because some people, right, they don't buy the 3 properties. They buy the strong acidic. And some people, they don't buy the strong acidic. They buy the strong alkaline, removing the chemicals and pesticides and herbicides from the vegetables and the fruits. They buy that. So you do not know which of the demo, the demo, right? You do not know which one they buy into. So you just never know. Some people buy into the strong alkaline, some people buy into the strong acidic, some people buy into the what they call the alkalinity test, or the microcluster test, or the ORP test.
Wow. Amazing, amazing. Sam bro, now what we are going to do here for the next 10 to 15 minutes, what we will do here on this platform is, we have got some active people into our Enagic system.
All
They
right.
do daily demos, they do daily sale, they interact with people, talk to a lot of people here about Kangen Water project as a whole.
Okay.
We will allow them to ask you any personal questions or suggestions or opinions that they would want from you, or guidance that they would want from you, before we take on the next question.
Sure, but before
So-
that, right?
Yeah.
Can I just say something here?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you want to learn about selling the business, selling the Kangen business, or if you want to master that, okay, come for the Essential Kangen workshop. Okay. Now, the Essential Kangen workshop, like I said, I've been running it for the last 8 years running. It is a one-day program, lasting from, I think from India is going to be starting from 12:30 in the afternoon. It goes on for about 6 to 7 hours, just all one day, and there'll be 7 speakers. Can I share my screen here?
Yes, you can.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just call it up. So I remember, Shashi, I remember early in the business, right? Each time I have an essential kangen workshop, you would pack in about between 10 to 20 people. Am I right,
Yes.
Shashi?
Even now I would do the same.
I see. All right.
I'll get more people now.
Okay, let me just share the screen here. All right, this is a flyer. So the next essential kangen workshop, right, is happening on the 5th of March. Is like 3 weekends from today. All right, and so there are 7 speakers there, and it's going to be running from India time from 12:30 to 7:30 in the afternoon, India time. And now you can still get the price for $15 US. All right, last day on the 28th of February. It's happening on the 5th of March. And in order to sign up for this event, right, I think, Shashi, you'll be able to share the details with them later.
Yes.
Okay. So the other thing I would like to say is this: for those of you who I would encourage everybody here, attend the Essential Kangen workshop. And I'm very confident, right? It will not be your first and last time. You'll be coming back over and over again. Okay. And I got one more advice for you. When you come for the Essential Kangen workshop, right, do not come alone. You want to bring as many people with you as possible, because you'll regret not bringing more people with you on the 5th of March. So, all right, let's get on to one more thing, Shashi. There's another 2-day training I want to speak on. It is so important.
Please,
Okay.
please.
The weekend of the 5th of March is the Essential Kangen workshop. 1 week before that, happening on the 26th and 27th of February, which is in 2 weeks' time, there's a training that I want each and every one of you to attend. It is so unbelievable. It is called the Sales and Marketing Masterclass. It's a 2-day event happening about the same time, but it's over 2 days by my previous business coach. You know, before I got into the Kangen business, I was in the used car business. And Cora and I, we engaged this professional business coach. His name is Jeevan Sahadevan. He is really world-class. So in this 2-day workshop of his called the Sales and Marketing Masterclass, you get to learn about selling, you get to learn about marketing, and it's going to be mind-blowing. You just need to get yourself in there, and don't come alone. Again, don't come alone. You need to get as many of your team members to attend. I guarantee you, you'll be so grateful to me for spending so much time now to tell you that it is so important for you to attend the Sales and Marketing Masterclass. Can I also share my screen again one more time?
Yes.
And yeah, this event, in fact, it is organized by the Enagic Malaysia office, and I've been we do it every quarter. Okay, here it is. I'm calling up the flyer. 1 second. Where is it now? Anyway, Shashi.
Yes. Here I would like to very openly accept, acknowledge, and endorse that we should participate EKBW workshops, not one time, but as many times you can. There is never an end to the learning process. Sam has been organizing it from 2014, ladies and gentlemen. When the pandemic made it physically impossible for us to conduct the EKW, it got on the EKBW. And the value that it has created or added to all the distributors who are participating has been amazing. Again, Jeevan Sahadevan, I can tell you, anybody who has undergone this training program, I would always recommend that you should attend all these programs again and again. It is like as long as you're breathing. So if we are connected with any training system, if we are upgrading ourselves, that one wisdom, one point that will change our entire approach to this business, it can happen any moment. It may not necessarily happen in your first event or second event or third event. So continuously, it should be our goal to commit to the system. I can tell you this by my experience. Sam, you would also agree to me. When I attended the first of the demos of Kangen through you in Orchid, and when we attended the EKW, my number one commitment to you was, I will attend EKW for 52 weeks. This was my first ever commitment that I gave to Inagic. I did not worry about who will be there, who will not be there, but my number one commitment was 52 weeks. Anybody who remains in the system for 52 weeks, and that too with SIA, I am telling you, there is no way you cannot rank up to 6A7-6. I would talk this because that is what he has reached. And he has reached there by doing the very same things. The system is a transparent reflection of what he has been doing. And it is a blueprint for all of us who want to be 6A7-6. Do not look left, do not look right. We have one of the most significant active mentors to do this business. Most of the time, the mentors and the uplines are not active. They are away from the system, but I have never seen SIA ever out of the system. For the last 11 years that he's been into the business, and all credit, applause, you can type 555 to acknowledge SIA's commitment to the system. Skill or no skill, will or no will, all the ups and downs, even after doing all this, at times you can be mentally low. Your energies can really sink in at times, but being in the system will bring you back the energy that you want. It will replenish and get you out of all the negative emotions or experiences. That is the power of being in a system. Ladies and gentlemen, talk of any successful leadership or a company in direct selling industry. I'll tell you, it is the power of weekly systems, daily systems, and continuously we have an upline mentor who's upgrading himself. And not only personally upgrading himself, but he's also willing to upgrade all of us. So it is for us to be students and seekers and just participate with SIA's events. We again go pro. The kind of transformation it has happened in terms of ranking up and incomes and the growth people have seen, thanks to SIA for getting us access to Eric Warwick, one of the legends. If you practice even one word, one ritual to build your career path, I'm telling you, if you practice one ritual consistently, and the number one thing which I really love about SIA is, even before joining under SIA, I still remember our video called SIA. Oh yeah, bro, we discussed, do you have a system? And is it a weekly system run by you or the company? And he said, by me. And that was amazing. You have a leader who's always active for 11 years. And ladies and gentlemen, we have no rights to be on and off. The effort that is required to again come back on track is double. So remaining in the system is so very important. Thank you, Sam bro. Keep sharing us. And PANACEA looks forward to collaborate with you on the training systems now. Very soon, we will have a dialogue on that. How will we collaborate? And I want to have at least 100 participants from my team, from my side, from PANACEA as a platform for all the events that we do. That's a commitment I want to take. This year, I don't want to focus on sales. I want maximum number of people for SIA events. That is more important for me. That will take care of everything else, guys. Just put people in front of the legend and icon and the business works for you automatically. Besides, of course, we should not miss doing our daily rituals, daily demos, and daily interactions and socializing with people, because we are in people's business. So with this, Sam bro, I would want to leverage the 30 minutes that we have now. We have got some of the top 6A leaders. They would want to interact with you, and I would want definitely these guys to interact with you on this platform. So I will start with first and foremost is Chinnappa bro.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shashi, I have a request. I have a request.
Yes.
Okay. So rather than them asking me questions orally, let them type the questions into the chat box, and then
Yeah.
after that, I think it'll be more efficient that way.
Wow.
Are you okay with that, Chinnappa? Okay.
Definitely yes.
Yeah. So I think, you know, to make efficient,
Yeah.
I'll let you lead the discussion. Okay.
Sure. Sure. So you can type your questions, guys. If you have any doubts, if you have anything that you want as information, additional support, please be careful about the questions that you ask. Do not ask questions like whether the water works, what is water protocol. Let us please keep all those questions away. The machine TDS working, not working, will not ask that. Today we will talk about vision, building our Enagic business and Enagic career. What we need to do. So all the questions will be pertaining to, yes, trainings, systems, business building process for all of us. So Sambro, we can start taking questions one by one on this platform for the people. Yeah. So some of the questions are already popping up here onto the chat box, and Shambro, would you like to take up the questions one by one, filter the questions and share here on the platform?
Okay, I got a question there.
Yeah.
What is best way to do demo for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, just watch the demos. Just watch the demos. The demos, just watch the many demos on the YouTube, or even done by PANACEA group, right? Whatever it is, make sure that you do this. Show the 3 properties and show the property of the 2.5 and 11.5, all demo. Okay, and don't be too long-winded. Keep it short, because otherwise you lose your prospect's attention. Okay, now how do you keep yourself motivated all the time, even when things don't support your efforts? That's a very good question, Chinnappa. Very good question. Okay, now I too have my fair share of rejections. Okay, I just shared, Shashi, do you remember? I just shared in the last 1 week on rejections. That was a classic. Shashi, I shared something which was a few days ago. What I learned from 100 Days of Rejection by Jia Jiang. Okay, Shashi, please share with the people here. It's a YouTube, right? Okay. Yeah. Now the thing is this: what really stops us, right? What gets us very demotivated is not getting the sales coming in. All right. You don't get the sales coming in, you get very demotivated. There's another mantra. Another mantra is SD501. SD501, which is our model number. SD501 is the acronym for show demo to 501 people. If you show demo to 501 people, you will become a 6A. All right. Okay, thank you, Francesco. Yeah, that's the link. Okay, it is a link, right?
Yeah.
So how do we keep ourselves motivated all the time, even when things don't support our efforts? That's life. Chinnappa, God is testing you. All right, God is testing you. What rank are you, Chinnappa? You can unmute yourself.
I'm a 6A, sir.
Okay, yeah, 6A. Now, even 6A has problem, experiences, challenges. Even a 6A7-6 also experiences challenges. Okay, I'm here to tell you guys. So the road is not always smooth sailing. And the kangen journey, it is a personal development journey, whether you know it or not. All of us grow along the way, and it's been such an amazing journey for me. I grew. I just want to share with you guys. When I first started the kangen business, I was a nobody. I hated coming to speak in public like now. I didn't know anything about training. All right. I just have to start from zero. Everything was starting from zero. And then over the years, I came out with the one day business training for kangen distributors, which evolved into the essential kangen workshop. And that over the last, in the initial 1 year, it went through some what they call some teething problem, but it improved until about 1 or 2 years later. And since then, it's never been changed at all. So Chinapa, that's life, going through all the bumps in the journey, getting rejections, and you also be getting some challenges from your teammates. That's a given, all right? And I keep hearing from this teaching from Buddha saying that life is suffering. I was like, I couldn't make any sense out of it. Life is suffering. What's there to suffer? But I'm currently reading another book by Jordan Peterson now, and he said that if life is not a suffering from you now, you will experience it in another 5 years. All right. So life is full of suffering. Like what are you going through now? Just you have to keep yourself motivated. Okay. Perhaps that's life. So go and listen more to Sadhguru. I'm sure you can get some wisdom from him.
Wow. It's like when the going is tough, the tough gets going.
That's true.
Yes.
That is 100%.
So
Thanks, Shyam. Thanks a lot, sir.
Nobody's spared of the toughness and the grind. We all have to go through the grind to be in whichever position we are. There is no respect from that. So we have to only grow. We have to mature as professionals. Yeah. But yes, amazing response, Sam, bro. Something I'm learning.
I want to just share something here just now.
Please.
Talking about, there's a book that I read not too long ago by Ryan Holiday. Okay, he's a very young author. He's probably he's only about 35 years old, but he's a fantastic writer. He's written one book called Obstacle is the Way. Okay, I think you should read all his books. He's a fantastic writer. By the way, just because he's 34 doesn't mean that there's no substance in his book. Anthony Robbins wrote his book called Awaken the Giant Within by Anthony Robbins. He wrote the book when he was only 30 years old. And that book, right, got me to be able to stop smoking. Of course, I had to read it 3 times, and I stopped smoking after 20 years after reading his book. Yeah. So what I'm sharing here is this. I think there's so much wisdom, there's so much knowledge, which is, let's call it the wisdom of the ages. The wisdom of the ages, right, is already there to be found. It's in YouTube, it's in the books, it's in the training seminars, it's in trainings like this that we all can avail ourselves. So sometimes there's so much distraction going on in this world, which stop us from gaining access to all those wisdom of the ages. So really, you have to be very disciplined yourself. You have to carve out time for you to really to appreciate, to drink the wisdom from all these resources. Yeah.
So very true. Sam, bro, besides all these things, it's amazing. Can you just give us Vision 22? How big Enagic can be in India in 2022?
I can't give you an answer for that. It's up to each of you to realize that. It's up to each of you to realize that. And India is a huge market. I think India is such a massive. Hi, Suma. Thank you for introducing me to the world with your short 30-second video clip.
Yes, yes, yes. Suma, you want to ask any questions here about your
Yes,
career path?
yes. Thank you, Shashi sir. I just, Samjia, it's very nice to meet you here. And thank you so much for addressing such a wonderful session today. Yes, regarding Vision 22, as you were saying, of course, we want to hear from you, learn from you. Like, what would be that one thing that is going to make India #1 in 2022?
Don't worry about India becoming #1. Focus on yourself. Don't worry about India. Focus on yourself, Suma Gauda. What are you going to do for yourself with Kangen?
Yes, it's a collective effort. It is not about one thing. So collectively, as a community, we Panasians, we want to do a bigger thing about India in respect of energy, and we want to contribute more. So definitely, we would like to hear from you, Sam.
I honestly, I can't give you an answer. I mean, I'm being very honest with you. So for me to give you an answer, it's like me coming out with a lie. Okay, I'm being very honest. I hope I've answered you.
Yes, yes. Each to himself. How
Yeah,
big you want to
yes,
be.
exactly.
Amazing, amazing. But give us some strategies. How do we plan from 0A to 6A? What should be our method? A module, something like steps, few steps that we need to initiate as a 0A to go towards our 6A. We want to help our community grow that.
Sure. Okay. All right. I believe most important thing is you need to fortify. You need to fortify. Is that the right word? Fortify. Yeah. Fortify yourself, your mindset, your skill set, your belief, your perspective. And being human, we have a lot of follies. We have our own weaknesses that we can get lazy sometimes. We can get into our what I call self-sabotage mood. We can get into our negative mood, our negativity, and that is so important for all of us. Most important is for us to really manage our thought management, manage our mind. There's so much. I don't know about you. Let me speak for myself. I have a lot of weeds in my mental garden, and it's up to if I have weeds. I'm sure many of you too also have weeds in your mental garden, and it is so important that I've spoken to. I was like for some time I was doing my meditation, and I've stopped doing meditation for some time, and without doing any meditation, right? It's like I stopped reading. I've stopped doing my meditation. It's like I've stopped going to clean the weeds of my mental garden. Can you all relate to that? So getting into your ritual of meditating, or for some of you who are religious, getting into your religious prayers, it gives you a sense of faith in yourself. Okay, that's so important. Having faith in yourself. In doing this business, that is so fundamental. I can't really, there's really no success steps in Kangen except for you to really manage your mind, for you to really develop and cultivate a sense of faith with yourself and with the higher source.
So how important is it in Kangen to be a product of the product? To drink enough water, feel it and share it with the whole world. How important is
it? It depends. For some people it's so important. For me, what is important is this. I feel that to answer your question, I think I'll be very honest with you. Shashi, you don't have to be a product of the product. You don't have to be a product of the product. Of course, if you are a product of a product, you'll be more powerful. That goes without saying. But because we have a very powerful product, people will fall in love with it. People will not fall in love with how good you are as a salesman. People will fall in love with the simplicity of the product and the simplicity of the demo. Like what Samuel Porter has once shared, you know, you don't have to be a good salesman. All you need to do is do the demo. You know, the demo does the talking, or rather the product does the talking, not you. And if you want to get from 1A to 6A in the fastest possible and easiest manner, leverage on other people's trainings, leverage on your uplines, leverage on the essential kangen workshop, leverage on the sales and marketing masterclass, because those are tools for you to leverage on. Okay, if you cannot teach, get other people to teach. As simple as that. So like, you know, I'm not the best trainer in the world, but I use Jivan Sahadevan. I leverage on him to teach the distributors on sales and marketing.
But Sam bro, you are not a good trainer for sure, but you are the best strategist that the world and universe has produced. The result speaks for itself. You are a master strategist.
Thank you for that, Shashi. I'm very humbled by what you said. Sometimes I don't acknowledge myself. I have to admit that. So maybe that's my upbringing.
Yeah, but then Sam bro, I learned this from Amanda Bobbitt. How to receive and acknowledge when somebody praises you and what it can do for you. Thanks to Amanda for teaching me that. Even I used to feel very awkward accepting and acknowledging. But I learned it from Amanda. That's one skill. Sam bro, you are our hero. So every growth and development that we see in you, we are going to copy it. We are into copycat business and we are going to copycat SIA. Today, if PANACEA exists as a platform, it is thanks to SIA and EKW. Had I not embraced EKW in the beginning stages and traveled across cities and even Dubai, first EKW that we had done, I was there. So this system, consistency, the word
I
that
remember.
you use.
I remember seeing you in EKW in New Delhi as well, right?
Yes, yes. Calcutta, New Delhi, Hyderabad, almost all, Bangalore, travel places, almost all, Pune, everywhere we have been.
Yeah, and let me just share something. Let me just share something which is funny.
Yeah.
You know, and this is for many of you, right? I'm sure that you know you have conducted demos and waiting for your prospects to come, and no one shows up. Has anyone experienced that? Okay, that is yeah, that will happen. All right. And I remember there's one time, right, in New Delhi, there was supposed to be an essential kangen workshop. All right, supposed to start at 9:30. 10:30, no, still there wasn't a single person. And I had actually paid for the room, the seminar. So what was I to do? I took the opportunity to go and visit the Taj Mahal. You see, I'm an alcoholic. You see, if that essential kangen workshop had happened, right, I would have missed out on going to see the Taj Mahal. Yeah. So so there are a lot of surprises in the kangen business. So be prepared that that no one comes for your demo. All right. And I'm used to that. It's okay. You know.
Me too. I completely agree to this. But then some of the best things have happened only in those moments when people have not turned up. We had so many opportunities to interact with each other and the top lines. That's the best way. So it's like a one-to-one learning also with your top lines. That's amazing. Yeah, Falgunji is under 6A from Gujarat. Falgunji, you want to share something 6A to leadership rather? Falgunji? So there are many people here. Anything important if you want to know as a nugget? What is that one takeaway, giveaway you would want to give, Sam, to all the distributors to be successful in Enagic?
My management.
Wow.
Keep always manage your thoughts. Keep in mind what you talk to yourself. Whether you like it or not, all of us are talking to ourselves. Do you realize that?
Yes.
Each of you, you're always talking to yourself each day. And you just have to make sure that what you talk to yourself, right? And you must always be present. You must always watch yourself, what you say to yourself. And what you say to yourself comes true. If you say to yourself that you're going to succeed, you will succeed. If you tell yourself that you won't be succeeding, you won't be succeeding. Okay. This is so important, and that's why meditation. You know, I've been wanting to do meditation for so many years. For the last 20 years, I've been wanting to do meditation. I just didn't manage to. And I came across this book called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself.
Yeah.
What do you like the title of the book?
Joe Dispenza.
Exactly. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Right? And you know, many of us, we may have the habit of telling ourselves that I'm no good. I will not be successful in whatever I do. And for many people, this is like the default statement, you know. All right. And how do you change that? How do you change that belief that you've been telling yourself for umpteen years that you're not going to amount to anything? All right. You just can't be telling yourself, I'm going to get rich, and do a affirmation every day. It's not going to work. You may be telling yourself, but you can't feel it. And this book called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza, it is such an amazing book. And but that's not it. Reading the book is the appetizer. The real meat of breaking the habit of being yourself is in actually doing the meditation. All right. It's in actually doing the meditation. And I want to just say, Bindu, you there, right, Bindu?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, you must do the meditation as taught by Joe Dispenza, breaking the habit of being yourself. If there's a message from me tonight, that will be my message.
Wow. Thank you, Sam, bro. You enhanced my belief. We have a program through PANACEA SOS. We just completed 90 days of early morning, 4:30 a.m. in the morning, up to 6 a.m. in the morning. We are a team of 15-20 people, community members who practice meditation, holistic abundance. We have been doing that. Then we have been practicing Sankalp Siddhi, 15 minutes meditation daily, early morning. So we have been definitely integrating people into it. And we are growing as a community steadily on working on our minds, rather, becoming calm and composed to be able to take this forward. And you just put it across. It's amazing to get it from you also.
I am so happy to hear that, Shashi. And for a lot of the people who are not used to meditation, and you know, a lot of us may think that it's mumbo jumbo, but this meditation is so real. It is so real. You know, it is so real because I can meditate for 3 to 5 minutes. Just 3 to 5 minutes, it makes a whole world of a difference. I have to admit, I've not been meditating for the last few months, and there's a lot of weight has been growing in my mind. Okay, I'm human. So like I said, I'm not so disciplined like I should be, and I'm glad to hear that you get up at 4:30 in the morning. So basically, you belong to the 5 a.m. club. The book by Robin Sharma. That's another amazing book.
Yes, definitely we are putting those things into practice already. And I would want to take quickly a few experiences. Amritpalji, what is your experience? How this our SOS morning activities, holistic practices have helped you in any way?
Amrit has to unmute. Yep.
Yeah, good evening, and thank you, Sam and Shashi said gratitude from my side. It's wonderful to have, this 90 days. It's amazing. I cannot explain you in the words. Let me tell you, it's something, for lifelong, going to be lifelong for us. The people who are there on that particular SOS team, we have a wonderful time in every sense, learning, laugh, meditation, anything you call it. It's thanks to Shashi bro and Chinappa bro and Suma and other team members, wonderful to be there.
Fantastic.
So we start as community early in the morning. First thing after we wake up is we come as a community together and share compassion, love, harmony, empathy between all of us and integrate towards the day. We design our day. And that's been so amazing experience for all of us. Now, I would want to introduce you to a very old distributor into Enagic. If you remember when you started Chennai, this
Madan
gentleman,
Kumar.
Madan Kumar,
Madan Kumar, I knew you were going to talk
the
about it.
IIM specialist who's been there, who's back these days, highly super active, doing all kinds of sessions early in the morning. Madan bro, over to you to interact with Sam, your hero.
Hi there, Madan. Wait, you have not unmuted yourself yet. You have to unmute. Okay.
Yeah, is it okay now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Sam, I don't have words, especially seeing you after a long time. My gratitude to you as a mentor, first of all, Guru, whatever you call, especially along with Sasi sir. Okay, it's so nice to see both the stalwarts. First of all, Sam, I still remember. I would be saying I'll be the privileged guy when I met you in Malaysia, and like world didn't know that you did what you do the most, and I was really asking you, okay, on the top of the penthouse in Malaysia, and you took a one-on-one session. I still remember. If not for that time, I don't know, like whatever the turbulence still happening in the business. That I always remember those days, especially. Okay,
remember we went to the Twin Tower. Remember?
Yeah, of course, on the Twin Tower, especially. That's the time. I mean, really, to get your time for about like 90 minutes, 2 hours consistently. Okay, so that's something I know. Like I think all you guys' blessings are so much of there. Okay, and really, like of course, thank you so much. It's one of the best business, more than Enagic. You are Enagic, first of all, for all of us, I would say. If not for you, there's no Enagic in India. Okay, it's not about the Enagic, it's the way, scenic single, he says, like it's not about, the good leader is not about who gives the best of the gyan. Okay, the good leader is not about give the good education on the direction. Okay, I would really, don't get me wrong, but really, the way you speak maybe not be understood by many people because you're, but I know only one thing. You are a great organizer. A good leader is one who creates a platform for everybody. Okay, a platform to sustain, live, grow, develop, nourish, create a legacy, whatnot. My words are just flowing right now. And you are one such leader who has provided the India Energy platform where we are dwelling for ourselves, for our legacy, and for all our children to come. And if not for you, you wouldn't have laid that seed for the vision for our country, Sam. My heart is overwhelmed, first of all, Sam. I don't know how to thank you. Again, from this, now I've seen many business, some of the other business also I'm saying it, but Enagic is something true to the heart. And if you wouldn't have, put in the drop over here, that seeding over here, I don't think so, Sam. Like of course, India, and definitely today, whatever is India, and many lives are really thriving. Many people's life are really developing. They're able to see a vision, and whatever it is, it's because of you. So thank you, Shashi sir. I was really thinking when I get a chance, and thanks to you for providing, to speak out some words for Sam, especially gratitude to him. And that's really Sam.
Thank you, Madan.
I will never ever miss an opportunity to be a bridge between a mentor and a student. It is always my pleasure and privilege to do that, to help them get together, Madan bro. I
I'm-
know
I'm
your
humble.
sentiments and vibrations for SAMSIA. I know, we all know that we have been with him in the initial stages. So we know what kind of vibrations we carry with SAMSIA, whether we talk to him every day or not. But then Sam bro, without you, we wouldn't have been for sure. Acha, one last piece of advice for Shashi Gokul Iyer as PANACEA H2O founder CEO. What would be your one advice to me on this platform about maintaining this platform or running this platform, continuing with this platform or give up on this platform? What would you advise me?
Consistency. Keep it going. All right. Keep it going. Consistency. You know, a platform like this is so important because you give value, all right, to people. And this is a way of educating people. You empower people. You will always be getting attrition. People come, people will go, right? It's like even in the kangen business. In the kangen business, we get new distributors coming in. We also get distributors who fall on the wayside, all right? It is like a revolving door in a hotel. People will be coming in, people will be leaving the business. So in this business of ours, right, always keep in mind, always know that there will be attrition in anything, in any industry, there will be attrition, okay? Insurance, any sales organization, people will come, people will go. So do not be complacent. You know, even up to date, I'm still doing the business. I'm still looking for new business. All right. And the reason for that is not because I know that if I don't do, my business will decline. It is because I must always be on the move. If you are not always on the move, you cease to exist. You know, spiritually, anyway. So advice to you is keep it going.
Wow. Thank you, Sam bro. It means a lot to me. But today, in an open forum on a live streaming, I would like to give you one pledge and commitment. Like what you have continued, and you will be continuing this legacy of EKW and EKBW, GoPro and Jeevan Sahadevan, all these things what you have been contributing to the world. We will definitely be a part of our educational system beyond even our own selves. We would definitely pass on this baton, this energy and this vision to people across the globe beyond us. A system is something which has to be bigger than individuals, ladies and gentlemen, and any educational system in the world. We need to participate and try what we can contribute in whichever form we can. So definitely this is a pledge on this platform. Today we will only get better and better, bigger and bigger. And you will have at least one follower, Sam, if you are the first dancer. The dancing guy video I saw in your EKW first time. It took me 5 years to realize the meaning of that video and experience the power of that video. When I saw it on my own platform today, what PANACEA stands. So thanks to you, it's been a great journey together. We continue to prosper together and grow together. With this, we have exceeded by almost 4 minutes. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you and I love you. Because SAMSIA's extra 5 minutes, 6A7-6, guys, it comes at a cost. I can tell you this. So we all can come on screen and videos and we take a pic. This is going to be the most priceless pic that you can ever have. Being in the frame with SAMSIA 6A7-6.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes, yes, yes.
For everybody to look your best. Okay, there's only one way to look your best. All right. At the count of 3, everybody say kangen. You know, at the count of kangen, you know, you'll be having your green and you'll be looking the best. All right. Shall we do that?
Yes.
I do the counting.
Yes.
All right. So
yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Kangen.
Kangen. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Sambro, for all your time and honoring this platform. We all love you forever, ever and ever. Thank you.
Thank you, Shashi, for inviting me to this PANACEA session. I'm really honored to be invited. Good to see you guys, everybody. Francesco, Madan, Virish,
Sam.
it's all the names that I can call out. Deepak, all right, Shamsunda. Amrit. Okay, see you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you,
the
Sam.
best.
Thank you. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you,
Bye,
care.
Sam.
Suma.